Hi, I thought seeing as I'm in a video making mood today and it's raining so I can't actually fly, I'd give a quick update as to what I've been up to. Obviously haven't been recording and uploading videos very often lately, especially not flight videos. You notice I've been doing a couple of OpenTX videos. I've got another one that I want to make, but I'll probably work on that one later. But yeah, I've not been uploading videos. The main reason is I didn't really fly much just after Christmas, so in January. In February, I pretty much reorganised my entire room. So now I have a work area, which is always good. I've been building all my quads on the coffee table, which my wife has absolutely loved. But yeah, in late December, most of my videos were done with my, well, this guy, my Armattan F1. You'll notice he's missing a piece. So one of the videos, well, one of the things that happened was while I was flying, I did an inverted flip, and instead of turning on air mode, accidentally disarmed. So then it fell from 10 or 15 meters upside down, landed on the battery and broke the top plate. I ordered a new top plate straight away. I've had it. It's here, ready to go on. In fact, it's been on the quad a couple of times, but I also crushed the electronics. So all of these pins here, which you may or may not be able to see very clearly, were all bent over sideways. So these are the pins that the receiver connects to. All of these pins here were all crushed into each other, which caused short, which somehow didn't fry the flight controller, but did cause a lot of smoke and me to panic. So I've cut all of those pins off because I don't actually use them for anything. These would normally be the motor pins, but when I built this I didn't realise that those were the motor pins. And with this flight controller, the motor pins are actually duplicated right out where the ESCs are in the correct spot, which that's really cool. It means you don't need these populated. So I've cut all of these off at board level. I tried to desolder a couple, but it was just a pain. So instead of doing that, I've cut them off. Since then I've tested the board and it works perfectly fine. My only problem was I also broke a lot of the cables. I didn't even realise this one was actually wrapped around it until the start of this video. It looks like it's the telemetry cable, which will be really handy because I don't have a spare one of these. So yeah, I needed to get the, so how I normally make these, the video component, which is the camera and transmitter, and in this case a BEC, are normally separated off, so they connect to the, I can't really undo it because of the wrap strap, but if I pulled them off it would be a single unit that's just connected to the battery. That actually seemed to save them in this case, so they weren't damaged at all, which means my entire video system is fine on this quad. So the only thing I really need to do now, after I've done everything else, well, after I've pulled it all apart and fixed the pins, is to reconnect my receiver in to the flight controller. But you know what? I haven't bothered, because when I ordered this, I also ordered this, and so this is an Armattan SCX 200. This is great fun. It's about half the weight. Let's pop that over there. And I ordered the new at the time, RCX motors. And yeah, the punch on this is amazing. So this is way more fun to fly than that ever was, and that was fun. The F1 was quite a bit of fun, and you can wrap it around a tree, and like literally the only damage I've ever done was broken the top plate once, and it wasn't a big crash. If I'd have actually built it without the pins, it wouldn't have been a problem at all. The only problem with the SCX is I have a GoPro sitting right here. There's nowhere to attach the camera. The only way you can do is sit it flat. I've tried to print a camera mount for the top of this, but the problem that I've got is the video transmitter that I've got is one of those ones where you have to press the button to get it to transmit, and it's just a pain. If I put the if I put the mount on and then the GoPro on top of that, I can't get to the button, and then so I can't turn the video on, and it's, yeah. So I've been flying this, and because I've been flying this, I haven't been recording video. And so I haven't been uploading any video, which is a bit of a pain. I'm getting slightly better at flying, but not by much. Still terrible, which is lots of fun. So I thought I'd just do a quick update video on what's going on. I have it's under the camera. Oh, have one of these, which looks very, very familiar because it's not an Armatan, it's an Armatan Productions SCX 220. It's made by the same guy that designed this, except it fits 6-inch props, which are also sitting under the camera. So this is a 6-inch triple. It would fit on there perfectly fine. It would not fit on there at all. It would hit the frame. So I'm going to be building a 6-inch version of this quad, which is going to be fun. I've been trying to work out how to build it, which is why this is constructed. There was a bit of a squeeze to get the flight controller in behind the camera, but I think I've worked that out now. And I was going to do a build video of that. I wasn't going to do the time lapse like I normally do. I was actually going to take my time to build this one and build it over a number of days, and give a bit more of an explanation as to what I'm doing, because essentially it's going to be the same as this build. All the components go in the same place. It's not the same flight controller, but it's very similar. I've got a tramp. Everything is listed under the camera. I have a tramp to go in this one, which will be nice. So I'm going to connect up the little wand. I don't have a little wand, so I don't really know how that's going to go. Just stick out quite a long way. And I'm going to use the motors for this one that I originally intended to use for the 5-inch version, which are these Cobras, and they're the 2100 kV motors. I figured they'd work a bit better on 6-inch than they would on 5-inch. They're also a little bit heavier, but that's not a big deal for a 6-inch quad. So you've got that build to look out for in the not too distant future, I hope. I will also, in probably 2 months or so, be ordering a red one of these, so that I've got 2. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for the build. I'm not even sure if I'm going to bother. I was going to try and build it exactly the same, so it'll probably be the same components, or very similar components if it's not the same, so the build will be exactly the same. So if you have any questions about how to build one of these, I've got another build coming up, so I should be able to answer them then. That's pretty much been it. It's been raining today, so hence the videos. All the other things I've been flying are these little guys. So this is Eachine H8 with a little camera glued on the top. It's faster than a Tiny Whoop and cheaper than a Tiny Whoop, which is always good. They use these little tiny 150 milliamp hour batteries, and I've got a box of them. I've actually got 2 of these guys. I've got this one here as well in a case that I printed off. Can get this case on Thingiverse. I think I uploaded it. If I haven't, I will have uploaded it by the time I upload this video. This guy was the first one. I've hit him into so much stuff, he's starting to fall apart. I've broken this antenna numerous times. You can just solder the tops back on, which are great. So I thought it was about time I got a second one. And when I ordered the second one, I ordered a better camera. So that camera is even smaller. It gets a bit hot, which was a bit of a worry, but doesn't seem to be a problem. So that's what's been going on. I will fix my F1 because it is still a great little quad to fly around, especially in trees and things like that, because it can take a pounding. And I will build this guy, and I will eventually work out a way of mounting a camera. This has been sitting here the whole time. I've been working on printing a mount that doesn't get in the way of the switch, but it's turned out to be a multi-part mount, and it's not very strong in plastic. it is quite a bit stronger when it's sitting on the quad. It would sit about there. Not that you can really see it on the camera. It's only got 20-degree angle, but I have actually noticed with the SCX the camera angle can be a bit lower for some reason. It still goes lovely and fast. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting this cut in carbon, but I've got to make sure all the sizing's correct first. I will give an update on how that goes. If it goes really well, I'll no doubt put the files up on Thingiverse so you can print your own, or I'll try and work out some sort of deal so that I can get them cut. That's about it. I really haven't been up to much else, quad-wise anyway. Yeah, if there's anything else you want me to make a video about, then stick it in the comments. If you like this video, then you're insane because it's just me rambling for 10 minutes. But feel free to press the like button. Thanks very much.